Alrighty. So, I'm your nosy neighbor lady. This your nosy neighbor lady show. Y'all know my skin is always dry over here. This dry, this dry. Anyway, it's not about me. It's all about you. I'm who I am. Ghettoology, hoodology, trapology. Went to a few colleges. That's the name of the game on these poets. But I saw a video which made me think of this video. And in the video, the lady was talking about don't put your man name on his birth certificate, and because he can do this and he can do that, and it just made me think about how people gaslight and manipulate black women because we don't know simple small things about life. And as a woman who had many children, she goes into this, and black women get into other black women hearts, and you think that they have the best interest for your life. And as a black woman content creator, I support all black women content creators, whether I agree with them or not. But black women need to get discernment, because even with the video we just did about Shira 7, and even with the backlash of women getting mad at other women who are content creators and get paid to create content, therefore some people are going to tell you what you want to hear or what they think you want to hear because they get paid. I don't get paid here, but you all really kind of need to grow up and get some discernment about the fact that some of these women are just gaslighting you and preying on the fact that black women don't have black women in their real lives to be there for them, to connect with, to love on them, to support them. So they become your support system. And you all, I would rather you follow a gaslighting black woman or a manipulative black woman instead of a manipulative gaslight man any day, because at least the woman might kind of care a little bit more instead of be trying to just lower your self-esteem and all this. Because even with this ugly girl content that is becoming more and more prevalent, and what is that doing for your mind and your psyche and your thoughts about yourself. But even with the lady who did the child, don't put your child's father name on his birth certificate. For one, as a woman who had many children, can't nobody put their name on your birth certificate if he ain't there, if he ain't coming. And it's the gaslighting for me, because any black woman who love black women at this point are gonna tell black women don't procreate. Any black woman who love black women gonna tell her to get on birth control. Now, if you want to have babies in the confines of marriage, whether it's obtainable or not, this is not their conversation. That's your business. At least you did try to do it right. But just to be having kids and being single mothers is not a good deal for me, because once you have one kid, it's easy to have two. And once you have two, it's easy to have three. And the economy is too bad. And the chances of a father figure being in your home if you're dating black is slim to none. And this lady went into this whole diatribe about don't put no man name on your kid's birth certificate. How is your kid going to track their family history? One. Two, you can't put no name of no man birth name on no birth certificate, because if he not there to sign it and put his own name on there, it ain't going to matter. They just going to put you on there as the mother. Then stop acting like that ain't what it is. But instead of her being honest about her children and her story, she want to tell y'all all, because if you do this, he going to have these rights and he going to have that rights. What black man is going to court for visitation rights? That's the gaslighting and the manipulation to make you think that there's some good ones out there who even care. Yeah, that one guy sat in his car, that dark-skinned guy who was complaining about the mother, and he wanted full custody, and then he wanted her to babysit. Y'all remember that story. And then the mama came out with them, she had like some gold braids in her hair and was like, she really didn't want her kids, and then all her kids had came out saying she was really a bad mom and all this drama. Very few men are going to fight the system, are going to fight to see their children. It was a whole video gaslighting black women. Oh, and if you travel for a job, you can't leave the state. The only women who are in situations like that is usually women who are dating football players and basketball players, and it's all about child support and controlling the woman, because of course he wants that woman, but he's paying her thousands of dollars. Do that apply to black women in everyday life, working regular jobs, and everyday black men who don't work or who is swindling and gaslight? No, they're not going to nobody court office. Even my kids' names was not on the birth certificate. Now they are. You know why? Because I went to get a DNA test. And they had to go get a DNA test. If you look at the black community, just being honest, we bash a lot of baby fathers over here. We talk about baby mamahood over here. But a lot of black women don't want to talk about the shame of not knowing who their kid's father is. A lot of black women don't want to talk about the shame of their kids' fathers being one of their family members. A lot of black women don't want to talk about the fact that they know he ain't got it, so they're not going to get no child support anyway. A lot of black women don't want to talk about the fact that they think that a black father is coming home despite him never being there for 20 years. They got their hope in their mind for some reason. Black women are so dishonest about baby motherhood, which we brought it to town over here, where people are free to talk about it now or even gaslight you all. Because that lady, I don't know who she is. I think her name is like the whistleblower. And I'm not against her. And I've never really seen a lot of her content because it just ain't never been my thing. And I don't know if she's pro-black or a mammy or whatever. But that whole conversation was disingenuous. You can't put no man. I don't know how it works in other states. But a man got to put his name on the birth certificate. You can write John, Tom, Dick, Harry, Larry, Curly, and Moe on there. If he don't sign it, he ain't the parent. I had a kid, one of my first kid. My daughter dad was in the delivery room, and he didn't want to sign the birth certificate. Not because he didn't know it was his baby. He didn't want to get up put on child support because he knew we wasn't married. And that's why he married now. When he had a kid with the next woman, he got married because he knew he didn't want to pay child support. And what happened? He ended up paying me child support anyway. My other kid, dad, he wasn't in the delivery room with me. What did I do? File DNA. What did he say? I said, well, you're going to have to go down there because I gave the people your name. You're going to have to go down there. And he said, I know I don't because my sperm is already in the system. I'm not going to have to go down there. They could use my sperm already, and that's what they did. I thought I would see him and all this. Wasn't none of that. They scheduled appointments different, or if his sperm already in there, he go right through. And it's just a means of black women manipulating black women because y'all just believe anything and y'all so gullible. And it's to the point where black women, y'all need to stop selling yourself dreams and letting people sell y'all dreams and getting mad when it don't work or apply to your life. Because if you having children, and I would hate to put marriage on having children because I didn't do it. And it wasn't a thing back then. But now that it's a real thing and people are saying marry before you carry and you all want marriages and husbands, I think that's a realistic expectation to want to have children inside the confines of marriage. And I think there's nothing wrong with that. But when you listen to random black women who want to keep viewers going, like I said, I'm not against this woman. I'm really not. But I seen that, and it was a whole video on gaslighting because what people are seeing that black women healing or self-help or lifting up or black women positivity is catching on, and black women just not going for all that riff-raff that they used to go for because people trying to grow, change, and elevate. So people are trying to jump on trains and bandwagons and act like they're really for black women when they really just about a lot of mess and drama. But like I said, I don't know her content, but in seeing that video, it reminded me of other black women who I'm seeing who do this type of thing. And they're only doing a disservice to other black women, and they're only hurting other black women with these lies to keep themselves relevant or to stay in the conversation. And they just not being honest about their life or how they live. And it's just like, Black women are so easily led astray, even with the girl who called black women ugly. Like I say, ain't nothing wrong with watching that content, but what is that doing about your thoughts about yourself? What is that feeding you? You're a young woman, or even if you're an older woman, what is you calling yourself ugly and worrying about who pretty and who ugly? How is that going to elevate or help your life? That's only taking digs and blows at your already low self-esteem. I've been studying black women a long time. You all have no self-value, no self-worth. How can you get it watching stuff that's taking the little pieces of value that you have about yourself? How is that helping you? It's helping you sulk in sadness and depression and make you want to jump off a bridge and say you didn't have nobody there for you and you need them. You got to be your own rescue. Who's going to value you if you don't value you? Who's going to put you first if you don't put yourself first? Who's going to take you serious if you don't take yourself serious? People are going to continue to disrespect you because you watch stuff that's trash and call yourself ugly. It's just like, I just don't understand what y'all be on. But it's the self-neglect, the self-abuse, the I don't think I deserve nothing. I'm less than. I can't make it. I can't do it. If you ugly, go to MAC. Go to Walgreens. Go to Walmart. It's too much makeup out here. Too many hair, gel, weave, nails. It's too much stuff out here. You can be ugly if you want to. But don't cry about it when you could do stuff about it. You can't get this, you can't get that, you can't. It's because you don't want it for your life. And do some women watch this type of content to make themselves feel superior? That's why black women indulge into trauma content that has no value and it's not taking nobody nowhere, which I think is a trauma addiction also. But y'all indulge in this bullshit to make yourself feel better about your life. Like, oh, at least I ain't got 18 kids and 18 baby daddies. Do you think there's a proper way to fuel you and you're trying to build a business? Do you think there's a proper way to fuel you and you're trying to find happiness or peace or love or a family or a new job or whatever you're doing? You think that's helping your life? Y'all really works my nerves. Y'all really do. And then you wonder why you keep making poor decisions. You wonder why you keep picking the wrong person. You wonder why nothing is going right. Because you're making decisions out of desperation, out of vulnerability, out of low self-esteem, out of no self-awareness. When do you put yourself first and figure out what you want for your life and what's good for you and what's not good for you and what's healthy for you and what's not healthy for you? When do you make better choices? It's a new year coming up, baby. So, are you going to keep crying about what another girl doing and what she getting, or is you going to go get what's for you? Like, what is you going to do? Sulking sadness and depression and trauma and drama that you can't fix or turn back the hands of time with? And continue to watch people that are not feeding you. It's too many positive black women channels coming out. It's too many black women who are out here trying to help black women. It's too many things where you can learn and actually grow to keep letting people gaslight, deceive, and manipulate you. And you wonder why you're in the same place as you was last year. Black women out here losing jobs. Black women out here getting evicted. Black women out here going crazy, setting the Martin Luther King house on fire. Y'all need to guard y'all mind and y'all ear and y'all eye gate. If y'all really believe in Christ like that. That's what it say. Something, guard your ears, your eyes, whatever. Or it's a song. Watch your mouth, what you say. Watch your ears, what you hear. You gotta watch what you watching. You got to watch what you listening to. You gotta watch what you putting in your body, in your brain, in your ears. And y'all think y'all going somewhere and doing something and wonder why you can't get nowhere? Satisfying watching other people's lives fail. Bask in other people's downfall. Hoping and wishing and praying that people don't make it with your other black women. which is all rooted in black women hate because we don't want to see each other win. We don't want to see our mama, sister, cousin, auntie, niece that are girls win. And you think that's not going to show up in your life? And you think you're going to find happiness and peace there? And joy there? And success there? What is the strategy for that? What does that look like? If there was a black woman movement, which I think it is, or a black woman revolution, which I think there is, and if we were able to make any progress, yes or no, maybe so, maybe if you believe it or don't. Ideally, being honest, I don't believe it. All I believe is that as black women, we have an obligation to ourselves and to other black women to at least respect each other. We don't got to like each other. But if we were to move forward or to do some type of progress as black women, we would have to stop hating each other. And is it possible? Not likely, because black people are hateful. We come from a hateful community. But if one black woman and another black woman and another black woman, that's how a community is built. A black woman community. Not saying we gonna all live together in a black woman community. No. I mean a black woman community online. Where we can trust each other and know that we have each other's best interests at heart. Because that lady went on a whole video telling y'all what y'all can and do with a man who is gonna leave you with a fatherless home. So she made a whole video really that was a lie. To deceive y'all. The only good thing she said was get away from him now. And like I said, I don't know what her content looks like. I don't follow her platform. But it just pissed me off that she went into this whole video about a man and a birth certificate when a man got to put his name on a birth certificate. It was just a video founded on a lie. And I feel like if you want to lie or gaslight black women about whatever, do it. What's the girl Shay Sade do it? Six the Goddess do it. The Nika them do it. But they are predominantly talking to men. Their audience is predominantly men. Now, a woman who got a predominant, like I say, the Whistle Girl, I don't know if her audience is majority men. The way she looks, I can't see it being majority men, because even if you think about Six the Goddess and Danica, they selling sex all up and down their channel with the way they look. Shay Sade is selling natural black woman wifehood or something, I think. I don't know if I might have seen one video of hers one time. I just didn't identify. But she's selling natural beauty, and like the girl Crimson Cure, natural beauty and wifehood, and you know, majority audience is men. But when a woman is doing black women content and all black women content and it just ain't making sense or clicking, I don't know. Like I say, I ain't trying to start beef with y'all. If that's y'all girl, y'all can unsubscribe and get mad at me for whatever. Y'all stay mad at me anyway. But I just didn't like that it was a whole conversation based on the fact that a man is coming to fight for his child that he's not coming and fight for, because they never do. And to lead women on the street, oh, he's going to try to get my kid and go to court and do visitation. Niggas ain't trying to visit no kids they don't want. Where did she get all this shit from? No, they just leave and you never see they fucking ass. Unless you gonna have sex with them, then you might see them and get lucky and see them. But if ain't no sex on the table, they definitely ain't studying you and definitely ain't trying to see you. So it's just like, but you know, I don't know. Something about baby mamahood. I'm the gatekeeper about baby mamahood. I'm your favorite baby mama. It's just aggravating. It just aggravated me. It just pissed me off. Because it's like, if you want to talk about this or that or this or that, you know, people, so many black women was on here talking about they was child free. And like I say, this is not for the child free women who are actually child free. This is for the women who, I mean, black women didn't even talk about their kids. They act like they didn't even have kids. They all was child free. And I had to come on here and say, I'm a baby mama. I'm the only woman in the world with a baby on here. Because black women not genuine and they not honest. And then we wonder why we can't form no quality relationships with each other. Because we so busy gaslighting and trying to manipulate and stir people away how we feel or benefit us. And that's not nice and it's not fair. And y'all need to stop. And y'all can support and go where y'all want to go. I just want to know, is it helping your life? Or is it the drama of the all? Or is it the, what do they call it? I'm mad at my boyfriend right now, so I want to do a little black man bashing because I'm mad at my boyfriend right now. And I think that sometimes black women, as black women, y'all need to be honest with y'allself and know if y'all just black man bashing. Because y'all might just be mad at y'all little boyfriend because he with the other girl right now. Don't worry, he'll come back. He'll come back and y'all will do it all again in another month. Y'all will. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, what do y'all want for y'all life? If anything. If anything. Just being honest, I want to delete that because I'm like, I could do a video. I can get up and sit in this chair and do a video. Just whatever. I know y'all want to see me and I want to see y'all, so we outside. But it's just like, when do y'all wake up and smell the coffee and just stop blaming people for stuff that is totally in your control? Some stuff is totally in your control. You just choosing to be a willing victim. You are choosing to participate in things that don't have nothing to do with you sometimes. Y'all, even if I'm a struggle baby mama and I say, come on girl, let's go to the park with my kids, and you don't have kids, why would you just keep going to the park with me? You don't have kids. It don't, and not that you, whether you like kids or not that's not the discussion. But maybe you want to hang with me when I don't have my kids, or when I don't have a babysitter. Maybe my kids are so bad and they jump all on your clothes. I remember a long time ago, me and my cousin, she was like, hold my baby, and I was like, I'm not holding y'all baby because I got on this and that and the other, and I don't want to mess with my clothes. And she tried to make me feel bad, but I didn't have children at the time, and that was her baby, and I wasn't carrying her baby for her to be looking good, and I'm carrying a baby that ain't mine. What the fuck for? We was on the bus. I remember. It was, I think I was like 18 or something, and she was like 19 or 20. I was probably 17, and she was like, because I think she like a year and a half older than me, or whatever. But still, some of y'all is getting involved in stuff that don't have nothing to do with y'all and not feeding y'all soul. Y'all need to get some shit, some level up things that's gonna feed y'all life and where you going. It's some black women ain't going nowhere but to this internet. Ain't going nowhere but around the corner and back. You are who you hang around. And whether it's through a virtual space or through a real life space, don't get, why are you hanging with thoughts and whores when you're not a thought or a whore? You know, and I'm not saying nothing wrong with thought whoreism, whatever y'all want to do. That's just an analogy, but for example, but y'all need to get around like-minded women who going somewhere if you going somewhere. But just to indulge and stay around women and entertain content and women that don't have nothing going for themselves, you don't know it, but you're finna go where they going. You might not go today, but tomorrow coming. And that shit will eventually consume your life. And you gonna be the girl, the senator twerking on the headstand like that senator was twerking. She not gonna get reelected. I don't know if they did the elections yet, but she ain't getting reelected. And she done ruined her whole career in public service to make it to be a senator as a younger black woman. She wanna shake ass on the camera. Whole career gone. Fucking around with the wrong bitches, hanging around the wrong bitches, prioritizing the wrong things. Excuse my language. But this kind of live, like, y'all can do that with y'all life. Even the ugly girl channel, it's some pretty girls over there. They just want to go over there to feel better than ugly girls. And whether some of her message is good or right or not, she's still everything she calling you ugly. And telling you why you're not better than somebody else because of your looks. What if you got a banging body? That argument has nothing to do with you if your body banging. Because you still could fix your face. I can't do nothing with these stretch marks on my stomach. What, put on some makeup on my stretch marks? They do have body makeup out here, just for real, just being honest. But come on now. Y'all want to sulk in sadness, pain, depression. That's why with us healing and this new year coming, I am so glad this new year coming. And how we not staying. We not staying here, y'all. We not staying. We do what we do, how we do. We heal. We got to level up and go do what's the next part of our life. And what that looks like. We can't stay stagnant with these women who have nowhere to go or people to see or places to be. That's not how I live my life. I'm sorry. I ain't never liked to hang around people who just don't got nothing going, nothing. But y'all can do what y'all want to do. But this is why people lead y'all astray and lead y'all any kind of way. And y'all just go for all this bippity boppity boop stuff. And then y'all want to get mad later time somebody was lying. Or y'all want to make a video hating on them or this or that or this and that. Or try to expose people. You ain't doing nothing but exposing yourself. And how you don't have no discernment about what's for your life and what's not for your life. And you don't even know what's good for you. So how you know what's good for somebody else? And you don't even know who you are, what's good for you. What do y'all be on? Girl, I ain't got the time. I ain't in the mood. But we got the groove, so it just made me mad because it's like she just went on this whole thing about black women and birth certificates, and no black women have a lot of shame and guilt there, and it was not an honest conversation because we know that black men are not fathers, and once a black woman get pregnant, that nigga is on the run and nobody can fucking find him, and he ain't going to get no damn visitation, he ain't going to buy no Pampers, he ain't trying to stop no kid from traveling out of state because after you get pregnant he don't know you or that baby. The only way he know you or that baby is if you housing him, clothing him, and feeding him, and he still gonna cheat on you and lie on you and steal from you and all the other stuff that he can do to hurt you, and he don't care nothing about your life unless he could use you. So we just fixed the video. I feel better. So, but y'all staying beautiful, innovative, and creative. I hate this show. I hate this show. But I love it at the same damn time. So while y'all having a beautiful day or a beautiful night or a beautiful new year or beautiful Christmas, girl, it's a new world and I'm as a new girl and it's finna twirl because I don't got it. So while y'all being something with y'all life, I hope y'all find y'all self. I'm about to be out 5,000. So deuces. Okay, girl. Bye.